Man, what a nice morning we're having today. Oh, look, it's that new Dragon Ball movie. Huh, it has that new Android 21 character. Man, I've been meaning to check out its story. I hope it turns out pretty good. Let's put it in my DVD player. Let's see how it turns out.
1 hour later.
Seriously? Get your crap together! Come on! It's not that hard! Come on! Hey yo, this is GXVL with the new Dragon Ball Talk, and I'm going to be reviewing on the latest Dragon Ball game known as FighterZ or FighterZ, whichever you want to call it. First off, just by playing this new game, gave me some flashbacks when I first played Budokai 1, and a very fun game, also sort of addicting game, known as Super Dragon Ball Z. To each their own, okay? Now sit back and let's get reviewing, shall we? Let's talk about the lobby hub. I honestly really dig it. Looks simple, creative, and has areas as modes. Like if you go to Muscle Tower, it's an arcade mode, and when you select your difficulty, it even has the names like Snake Way, Extreme Gravity, etc. to determine its length of battles, while you get to unlock its difficulties. Also using the cell games to be local battles. I just wonder if there will be DLC or free updates for Kame House and the city, because I am not too sure. Heck, we are not too sure if they are just being used as like little hangouts or they are going to be of use in the future. Maybe I'll talk more about that in maybe, you know, future videos, because as of right now we are completely uncertain about that. You can also switch to different lobbies like offline mode or online lobby areas. I've been hearing and seeing that the online mode has been having trouble, so I'm not surprised in the slightest, nor we'll get into it. Now then, next up is the presentation known as animation, graphics, and such. And boy, it's outstanding. While Budokai 1 was capturing the story and Super DBZ capturing the manga, for FighterZ, it's capturing the anime in full glorious 2.5D between 2D and 3D, if you guys weren't too sure what that means, okay? And during combat, the skills, moves, and finishers are beautifully crafted. Like, damn, it's so good just by looking at it. Like, I'm so stunned and overwhelmed every time I see him. I just hope I don't get tired out by it. Now it's gameplay. It does have that Marvel vs. Capcom 3 style, yet Arc Systems actually tried to be its own thing by using the likes of Dragon Ball. The fighting mechanics are truly solid when you are performing various combos and moves, despite it may turn into a spam fest if a certain character didn't constantly use Kamehameha all the damn time as his entire moveset. It's Goku, people. It's Goku. I just wish they let us customize our characters' movesets into 5 or 3 while still adding in a transformation. Oh, speaking of which, only Frieza and adult Gohan can transform. But with adult Gohan, it somehow it's like a defense mechanism. I don't know why. I also forgot to mention that there are auto combos! Like, fudge! I can deal with the likes of Tikaichi and Xenoverse having us mashing buttons, but this is stupid for a competitive fighting game. If you like using auto combos in local battles or online matches, be my guest, because then you'll lose within a few seconds or minutes. Like the saying goes, practice makes perfect, okay? Now lastly, the story mode. Oh boy, where do I begin with it? The story mode is about the new character Android 21 and evil clones, but as 3 separate arcs and perspectives. It's is utterly despicable if you ask me. In the first two, it's heroes versus 21 and villains versus 21. And honestly, we didn't get much explanations to know what is really going on in the story until we get to Android 21's perspective. I really like the third arc much more than the first two because we finally get to see more pieces of explanations, also knowing who 21 is. By the way, I see the story mode as a throwback to Borkai 2 story mode. I don't mind it. Hell, we get 20 turns yet still manage to beat it, but it's pretty repetitive. Clone, training, boss, clone, training, boss. You get the idea, right? If there's going to be a sequel next time, let it be a full story and don't have formulaic battles. At least the cutscenes and Soul Link scenes actually make up for it, especially seeing one of our favorite characters getting roasted off each other. I'm gonna give FighterZ a 6-star Dragon Ball out of 7 Dragon Balls. It's a really good game that just have minor issues, especially the story mode. This has been GXVL signing off for now. Instant transmission out, people!